Hello and welcome to IIFL Securities YouTube channel. I am Shweta Papriwal, and today in our Leaders Speak series, we have Mr. Sandeep Sikka, Group CFO of Somani Home Innovation Limited. Welcome, Mr. Sikka. It's a pleasure to host you today.
Thank you. Thank you, Shweta.
Sir, so you have recently announced your Q1 results. So if you could brief us about the company's performance in the quarter and also how much of an impact has Q1 had on your overall outlook for the year?
So if you see, we had a pretty good quarter, Q1 of financial year 22 as compared to 21. So on an apple-to-apple comparison, if you see, we have around 85% growth. Last year, COVID was pretty bad. It was a total lockdown for 45 days.
Correct.
This year, lockdown was more in pockets, like in the month of May. North of India was more hit than south, and when we shifted to June, south of India got more hit as compared to the north. So there were pockets in which the business operations continued. So but what we are seeing is that people are now used to getting used to this. So this may come and go over a period of time. But internally, we are confident that the recovery in the market is good. Recovery in market is good for a few reasons. One is that real estate, demand is picking up in certain pockets because people are spending more time at home. They want, bigger spaces inside the home. Everybody is like somebody having a 2-bedroom house is now looking for 3 or 4 because, if they have to work from home, at least they would require some space. And apart from it, they want, better amenities inside the houses. So we are seeing a good pickup happening both on our consumer side as well as on sanitary ware faucet side. And this recovery and trend is there from Q3, Q4, and even in the first quarter of this financial year. The other business which we have is a pipes, which is CPVC, UPVC pipes. So that is growing exceptionally well. We are growing beyond the market. The growth there numbers are very, very strong. So basically now 3 verticals for Somani Home Innovation. One is the consumer appliance, wherein historical growth has been 30-35%. Sanitary ware faucets, so we are coming back very fast. We are the leaders in sanitary wares, and we are number 2 player on the faucets. And pipe, I think in next few years will be emerging as amongst the top 5 companies.
Right. So now when you said that, the results have been good and you were expecting a revival. So what is your guidance and outlook for FY22 overall?
So on an overall basis, FY22 guidance is more or less in line with what we did last year, FY21. Because last year also we started with the, a lockdown. This year also somehow, unfortunately there was a lockdown. But we are very confident that we should be able to grow. That growth number can be 15 to 18% over last year, on the similar period, on the similar trajectory. Like last year growth has been good. So this year we are expecting with both volumes growing as well as the prices firming up, 15 to 18% growth is something which based on the current market conditions, we can, broadly looking at. The growth can be higher based on, the other factors which may, or the other opportunities which can come through.
Right. So we saw that the second wave came in very fast and it was very much unexpected. So what was the impact of the second wave of pandemic on the company? Which product categories saw the best demand in the second half of the quarter when there was a little bit of pickup with unlocking?
So I think the first impact was a negative impact because our sanitary ware faucets, they are primarily sold through the retail counters, and that is not sold online. Our presence online on, the consumer product is good, but there we lost our air cooler business, which was the season as such. So these are the few things which got impacted, the air coolers on the consumer side, sanitary ware faucets. But the recovery in the month of June was exceptionally well. July also has been very good. On better numbers as compared to last year's, although we don't give a short-term guidances, but July was good, and we feel that the current numbers are pretty strong right now.
So how did the bathroom business perform this quarter?
On a basis, if you see last apple to apple, Q1, the building product business grew by almost 90%.
Okay, and
Yeah.
yeah, and how good is the plastic pipes and fittings business doing for the company? What is the business outlook for the year for this segment?
So this is a new segment which we launched in August 2018. So we had just 2.5 years. Last year we did 400 crores in this business. In the quarter one we did 87 crores in this business. Market guidance we have given is that in next 3 to 4 years will be 1,000 crore plus in this business. So from 400 to 1,000 crore, in a span of 3 to 4 years. So we are taking aggressive targets internally. This is backed by a very strong, product which we have in the market, our brand image, our alliances with the investment, with the plumber community, our alliances with the distribution, and the most, advantageous factor is Hindware brand is known to everybody. So they are
Right.
happy buying, sanitary ware. They are happy buying faucets now, consumer goods, and so they in fact want that, if the product is coming from the same brand, they are more comfortable.
So, what kind of digital initiatives did the company adopt during the pandemic year, given digital, the sales, online sales, etc.?
So we are now very deeply entrenched into online sales. We are there in a very leading position. If you see on water heaters, on certain other product categories, when you try to search, we are on a number one category, number one place in the search there. And this business is growing for us as far as the online business is concerned. So, but what we have to develop is, the future. A lot of demand may come through online. So we are exploring how sanitary ware and faucets also can be made available to public, over a period of time through the online, because sanitary ware is a bulky material, it's a costly
Correct.
material, it's a fragile, it's a tendency to break if you don't handle it properly. So we are working internally how we can do this, how we can expand, the horizons of the channels internally also.
So, like you said, that plumber community, and as we all understand that there is the level of education is very low there. So, how is the company creating awareness in that company regarding the products?
So we have a very strong alliance. We are a 60-year-old organization. We have been selling all these bathroom products for 60 years.
Correct.
Plumbers knows the brand, plumber knows our product, and every year we are training almost 10 to 20,000 plumbers, under the various training programs.
Okay.
And especially in pipes, we have a dedicated, training center for all the plumbers. And till now, we have trained more than 150,000 plumbers, who are now our brand ambassador into the
Right.
market, selling products into the market. Apart from this, we also have a very strong, network working along with architects, or other building construction consultants. So who are, generally recommend our product also into the new
Right.
construction, the replacement, which is there. So the company works very well along with all the influencers, who can influence the decision of the consumers in terms of buying our products.
Right. So before I end, I would like to understand what kind of changes you've already briefed us about it, but however, what kind of changes are you expecting in the consumer sentiment and also the overall industry after the pandemic?
So I think consumers now they're spending more time inside the houses, so they want better living condition. We have a full basket of products for consumers. So we were a bathroom company. Now we are a leader in kitchen also. We are number 2 player on kitchen chimneys, hoods and hobs in India now.
Mm-hmm.
And we are the preferred brand. The stigma, we initially thought people will have a Hindware brand as a stigma, being a bathroom company. But
Yes.
now they are cooking food on using Hindware products. So they are dispensing water from Hindware products. They are taking cooled air from Hindware products. So it's a versatile. They're using Hindware furniture, which we sell, by the name of Evoke.
Right.
So we are providing a wholesome, home solution as such, which includes the building products as well as the consumer products.
Correct. So thank you, Mr. Sikka, for taking the time out and briefing us about your company. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shweta.